Developing tonight, video that's gone viral showing a Detroit man walking a 6-year-old girl 10 blocks to school.
Hi guys, my name is Glory and welcome back to the channel. I just came across a video that literally broke my heart. I can't stop thinking about it and I need to share it with you.
Did you hear about the man in Detroit who broke down in tears when he found a 6-year-old girl wandering in the snow by herself without a hat or shoes? Joshua Threatt said he was driving his truck early in the morning in his neighborhood when he spotted a little girl walking down the street all alone. In 12-degree weather in Detroit, this little girl had no hat, gloves, or shoes on. So he stopped his truck and got out to see if she was okay. She said that she was on her way to school. And Joshua was visibly upset because he didn't understand how this little girl could be out in the cold with nothing to keep her warm. Instead of putting her in his truck and driving her to school, he decided he would just walk with her because he didn't want anybody to think that he was up to no good. As he walked with the little girl down the street to school, he was broadcasting live on Facebook with tears in his eyes, saying that some people don't deserve to be parents.
I found this little girl walking past my crib, man. By herself, cold, man. Who fucking daughter is this, bro? Thank God I synced her. Somebody else could have just walked past and picked this little girl up, bro. These people is crazy out here, bro. Whoever daughter this is, y'all let your daughter walk. I heard with no fucking hat, no shoes. Thank God I fucking synced her. Those sick ass people out here, thank God I synced this little girl, bro. This shit got me so mad and angry.
He walked with her for 10 blocks to her elementary school and then dropped her off to her teachers. And then he left, went and bought her some gloves and a hat and brought it back to the school. But the teacher said he couldn't give them to her because he was a stranger and not a family member. Neighbors say the little girl's mom was at work and her teenage sister was supposed to take her to school, but somehow left her. But the real beauty in this story is watching this black man who stepped up to take care of this little girl break down in tears over the thought of a little girl being abandoned in this world. Just when you thought nobody cared, here comes Joshua. What do you think of this story? Leave a comment to let me know. I'm Tierka with the T. Follow for more.
A 6-year-old little girl walking 10 blocks to school by herself in the freezing cold in Detroit is absolutely wild as hell to me. Y'all, shout out to Joshua Threatt. This was the man that was driving down the street, seeing this little girl walking by herself and decided to pull his truck over, get out of his warm truck to walk her 10 blocks to school. Not only did he do that, he made sure that she got inside of the school and followed up by taking her some warm clothes to the school as well. Let me just say this. All heroes do not wear capes, baby. They wear hoodies and coats too. That man kept that little girl safe. He protected her and he showed so much compassion towards her. That man has a very big heart and he deserves a very big blessing. Let me just say this. That man cried the entire time that he was walking that little girl to school. When he got to the school and he started to break down, I started to break down too. I don't even know this man, but when I tell y'all I cried so hard for somebody that I don't even know, that's what you call a real hero. That is what you call a chosen one. That is what you call sent by God. Let me tell y'all, they don't make them like that no more. So when I tell you that that man was a blessing, trust me when I tell you he was a blessing. A 6
Out here walking by herself. How old is you? 6? Man.
That's 36-year-old Detroit resident Joshua Threatt on Facebook Live Monday morning when he noticed a little girl with no hat, no gloves, walking alone in the cold.
Dude is such a G for this, man. He saw that girl out there alone in the elements, in the cold. He knew that if he called the police, it would take them forever to be able to show up. He asked her where she was going. She said school. He walked her to school. He got on live. He didn't touch her. He got on live to make sure that nobody could say that he did no wonky shit, and he walked her all the way to the school. That's what you do.
He said he made sure to tell staff at the front door exactly what happened, and that's when he broke down into tears.
She probably scared. She was walking for about 10 blocks.
Where's your sister?
She probably scared. So many people just pulled up on that little girl. I'm so happy I seen her.
Thank you, baby. God gonna bless you too.
I'm so happy I seen her.
He got her to the school where it's warm. He told them exactly what was going down. He knows that they're mandatory reporters. They got it from there. You did the right thing, Josh. Huge love and respect, man. Love you, bruh.
This is a good man, Savannah. This is a good man. I have a couple of fucking questions. Why is a 6-year-old walking by her fucking self to school? Why did the sister leave her? You know what that tell me? Is no fucking structure in that home. Somebody not motherfucking teaching responsibility and understanding. Also, too, it's the fucking dead of winter out there in Detroit. This baby do not have on a fucking proper gear. And I heard the man say she didn't have on no shoes, which I don't know what he was saying in reference to that. She didn't have on a proper shoes or what. But that baby had on a jacket, not a fucking coat. Didn't have on no hat, no gloves. And this man crying, and you heard that black man say, I could not put her in my truck. So that black man did not want to allocate his fucking self to being in trouble and putting a fucking stigma on his fucking name because he was doing a motherfucking good deed. Then the crazy thing about it is when he went to that motherfucking schoolhouse, what did they say? Oh, thank you, trying to fucking shove him away. And all you hear the lady say was, oh, your sister, where your sister at? Ever fucking dilly, her sister fucking left her. And did y'all see on the video how that little girl was sticking to that motherfucking man walking fast? And then this man is crying. That shit broke my fucking heart. On top of that, he went back to the school to deliver fucking gloves. Now, I understand everybody got protocols and procedures put in place to protect the child, protect the parents, and to protect the black man, to protect the school. I get it. But why isn't it to a child come up dead, they brutally battered and hurt? That's when y'all want to say, oh, we tried. Well, motherfuckers, y'all ain't trying enough. Because this shit broke my fucking heart. And thank God to that man for making sure that baby made it where she had to make it. Ooh.
Friend, can you talk right now? If you're at work, go in the bathroom. If you're on the phone with your baby daddy, tell him you're gonna call him right back. I just need a couple minutes of your time. He gonna wanna know what it is anyway, I gotta tell you. Tell him to chill, you gonna call him right back. So tell me why a Detroit man spotted a little girl walking past his house all alone. So he goes out there and asks that baby how old she was. He asked her where she was going and asked her why she was alone. She said she was 6 years old. She said she was walking to school. And she said her sister left her alone to walk to school by herself. So he called the police, as he should have, and he walked that baby all the way to school. He said he didn't want to put her in his truck, and we all know why, because he didn't want nobody to think that he was trying to take the baby. And he said so many cars was stopping and trying to talk to this little girl. He said that baby had walked at least a good 10 blocks by herself. And then he was like, in my area, so I'm assuming that his area is not a good area for a little kid to be walking by themselves. Hell, ain't no area a good area for a 6-year-old little girl to be walking by herself. And where's her parents? He said that baby didn't have no winter hat, no gloves, and her coat wasn't even zipped up. And it's freezing cold outside. Y'all, he was even on the fence about taking a little girl to the school because he didn't think that was the school she went to until the teacher came out and confirmed and said that she, in fact, was her teacher and that was the school she goes to. Girl, that man broke down crying about that baby. That is so sad. My thing is, why parents aren't teaching their kids to look out for their younger siblings? I was always taught that, and I instilled that in my kids. Y'all are always to stick together. Anything could have happened to that baby. What if it wasn't him and it was somebody else and then you see the baby on the news the next day? Y'all, it's so many women out here that want to have kids and they can't conceive. And they will give anything just to carry one child. Then you got these no good ass little girls out here having kids and they don't know how to take care of them. And they don't care to know how to take care of them. They ain't worried about it. Because to them kids are just in the way of them trying to live their best life. Why even have them? Why not just put them up for adoption? These babies don't deserve that. What be wrong with you, bitch? I swear. Ugh. And no, how dare them call themselves mothers? Y'all are not mothers. Y'all are mammies. For real. Girl, call me back later.
So, I just seen a video that really touched my heart. There's a man in Detroit by the name of Joshua Threatt. This remarkable man, who's a father, I think a father of 4, maybe 5. one boy, like 4 girls, right? He's on his way out, maybe to work, and spots a young girl walking 10 blocks in the cold, bad neighborhood. And instead of putting and, having the young girl getting his truck, due to the optics of especially how shit is now, he walks the 10 blocks with the young girl to make sure that she gets safe to school. It's moments like these that I don't let the internet narrative about black men ever sway me or understand that isolated incidents like these aren't as isolated. They're just not heavily documented. I believe that this young man, his father is, he's raising money for the situation at hand, maybe to help the little girl. But, look it up. It's gonna go viral. It's one of these things that's, you're gonna hear about it. If you're coming across this page now, you're hearing about it now. I suggest you go look it up and share it to remind people of the humanity that we still have in this day and age, especially when it comes to protecting our children, because anything could have happened to this little girl. She could have definitely been another statistic. And with all the rhetoric about us as black men, salute, brother. Salute.
Developing tonight, video that's gone viral showing a Detroit man walking a 6-year-old girl 10 blocks to school after finding her walking by herself. But what's the story behind that video?
That's 36-year-old Detroit resident Joshua Threatt on Facebook Live Monday morning when he noticed a little girl with no hat, no gloves, walking alone in the cold.
She was walking up 14th. She was walking up 14th, going to school down there. Almost 10 blocks away. If I was cold, I definitely know she was cold.
Joshua, a father himself, says he would do whatever he needed to do to make sure the 6-year-old got to her school. When Joshua and the little girl arrived at the school, he said he made sure to tell staff at the front door exactly what happened, and that's when he broke down into tears.
She probably scared because she was walking for about 10 blocks.
Where your sister?
She probably scared. So many people just pulled up on that little girl. I'm so happy I saved her.
Thank you, baby. God gonna bless you too.
I'm so happy I saved her.
Yeah.
Joshua says he spoke with the little girl's father after the video went viral.
It was like we had a good, nice man-to-man talk.
Imagine this 6-year-old girl in Detroit walking all alone to school in freezing cold weather. A little girl so young having to trek through the cold by herself. Can you imagine the pain, the fear, the loneliness she might have felt? And then this man, Joshua Threatt, sees her. Instead of just walking away, he steps up, becomes her protector, and walks her safely to school. He didn't put her in his car, knowing how that could look. He just made sure she went to school safely. He is a true hero, a real-life good Samaritan, showing us that compassion still exists in this world. But honestly, how could a parent let a 6-year-old girl walk alone in freezing weather? It's heartbreaking and shocking. This little girl's safety should have been the number one priority. Yet it took Joshua stepping into saving her from danger. It's hard to even comprehend. This video is a powerful reminder that heroes exist, and sometimes it takes one person to make all the difference. Joshua Threatt will show the world that humanity and kindness really mean. And for this little girl, I hope she stays safe, warm and protected, and that no child ever has to face this alone. Watching this, how could anyone let a little girl walk alone in freezing cold? How many children out there need a hero like Joshua Threatt? If you felt this story, make sure to like, share and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And I'll see you in my next video. And let's keep spreading awareness and kindness together. Bye.